In this video, we are going to start the process of rotating the geometry, and for that I have created this surface, and then from design menu I will be creating the plane on this surface, and this will be exactly on the mid location of this geometry. Okay, so for a time being, hide this geometry, and now from the sketch mode I would be creating one point here on the center location over here, and end the sketching, and also I will fill the geometry here so that we can have the single surface, and on this point I would be placing the origin. Okay, now just hide this surface and click on the solid body and activate for the physics, because this is disabled after creating the mid surface. And the idea is that if I take a look on this geometry, so idea is that this geometry would be moving in this direction, that is the from trailing edge towards the leading edge. So what I want here is that this geometry should also be moving in the same direction. So this blade should be on the other side. Did you get it? This blade should be on the other side. And for that I am going to use the move command and select this whole body and place this origin, this one, just on this origin we created just now. Okay, so now I'm just going to use this arrow which is in the green color, and I will just revolve the model by the 180 degrees. So although this was not necessary to exactly move this geometry on this point, but this will help us in adjusting the geometry to the geometry of the Darrieus turbine. Okay, now take a look on these both geometries and delete this plane, or maybe you can hide it right now, and just take a look on the direction of this geometry. So let me move the geometry towards my main geometry like this, and this is not exactly on the required location, but you can see that now if the air strikes here, that is this is the drag part, and this on this part this will create the lift, but not the lift, but it will create less drag, and difference of the high drag and the low drag will move the geometry in this direction, and this should also move in the same direction. It means that now we have corrected this geometry properly. So I'm just going to align this geometry, and for that I would be going to the assembly menu, and from here we have the many options like the tangent, align. So let's say I choose pick a geometry, so I choose this geometry, and I align this on this curve here. Okay, so now we can see that also when you apply the operations, you can see that we have these commands are recorded. So if you don't want to record them, so just uncheck this option, and again choose this edge on this solid body, and then the reference geometry is this one. This is very important because I don't want to change the location of this geometry as respect to the outer domain. So just keep it over here, and then after that go to design menu again, and from here use the combine command and combine these two geometries together. So now we have just changed the geometry from that other side. So I can show you that side by side. So I can go to my assembly menu, and from here I am going to import my geometry, which is the original geometry. So there's new version of the inner dock. Do you want to use instead? No. Okay, so just move it slightly away from this geometry and hide these outer surfaces which are for the interfaces. And now you can compare that we have this geometry, because now we have reversed this geometry, so they have the different orientation. But you can see that this geometry will be moving in this direction, means that it will be along the y-axis, it will be moving in a clockwise direction, but this geometry will now be moving in the clockwise direction. So it will be positive y direction for the rotation, and here it was a minus y direction for the rotation. And one more thing I think we should be making the correction is that if we keep the x direction as the flow direction, so you should be, maybe it's right. So now the upper body will have basically it will be driving, and the bottom one will be, as you can see, the 90 degrees offset, so it will not take much part in the rotation. But once it is moved to the upper part, this will now, the second part will take in the motion part. So because of this design, we can have the continuous power from the wind turbine. This is all about this whole scenario, that how we can change the direction of the turbine by using the few commands in the space claim.